going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
As we approach this special week of the year, this is what we call Holy Week. We celebrate the resurrection of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. What an exciting time for the church. What an exciting time for us. We're thrilled at Mars Hill Baptist Church. We want to invite you to come be a part of what God's doing there. We've had some special events taking place. This Thursday night, we call it Monday, Thursday, this Thursday night at 6 o'clock, we're having a living Lord's Supper. Jesus and the disciples on the stage going through that Last Supper they shared together, and we get to be a part of it and sharing communion together. We'd love to invite you to come and join us. That's at 6 o'clock Thursday. Then Easter Sunday morning, our Sunday is Celebration, Resurrection Sunday. We're going to have 3 exciting services. We'll have one at 8, 9:30, and 11 o'clock, and we'd love to have you come join us. Get excited about what God is doing. I think about when the ladies went to the tomb. They were given 3-word sentences. He is risen. Come and see. Go and tell. Let's celebrate that He is risen. Let's come and see that He is no longer in the tomb. And let's go and tell somebody Jesus lives. God bless you. Hope you'll join us this Easter season.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Game 2 here. Rodney Livingston alongside of Michael Mullenix. Mr. Kevin Wright on the computer over here. Game 2 of a varsity doubleheader. Bass leads off here for Richland facing Chelsea. First one she lifted foul back out of play. Second one she lifts to the left center gap. Breeley gets over there and makes the catch for out number one. So the Mustangs start this game defensively the way they finished the last one. Chelsea's in the circle. Abby's behind the plate. As catcher, Mallory, Macy, Kate, Aubrey, Kirsten from first to third. Right to left is Cam, Breeley, Jesse. Lancaster will bat second here for Richland. Fouls that one back to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here.
You got to wonder, Rodney, how much of that Loretto momentum to end the game there, I guess you consider a 7-0 run, will play factor into this one.
Pitch misses outside for ball 2. So 2-1 the count. Certainly dug themselves a hole in the second inning, giving up 8 runs there, or giving up 7 of the 8 runs in the second inning. Found themselves in a hole 8-0. Did fight back valiantly, only to come up just a little bit short. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We'll see if the offense can stay hot in the bottom half of the first inning. Let's get 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the first. That pitch misses high, so we're going to have a 3-2 pitch. And she's going to foul that one back, so good battle going on here between Miss Lancaster and Chelsea. 3-2 pitch. We'll have another one of those. This one hits sharply in the 5-6 hole. Going to get to Jessie in left field. She gets it in quickly, and so we're going to have a 1-out single here. So much for the 1-2-3 inning there, Michael.
Well, all you can do is try.
Presley Crabtree will bat here in the 3 hole again for Richland. She lifts this one into deep left center gap. Jessie's back there, makes the catch, gets the ball in, and the runner holds at first base. So 2 outs.
Right fielder number 25, Brad.
And so the cleanup batter will be Miss Bratton here with 2 outs, a runner on first. That pitch misses in for ball 1. This pitch is foul tipped, gets off the glove of Abby Andrews back there, and so the count will be 1-1. Abby, who came in for Sam, they were medically assisting Sam back there on the behind the bleachers a while ago. Not sure exactly what all's going on there, but Abby came in and finished the game defensively. Starts this one here behind the plate. 1-2 the count. This one's lifted behind third base. Aubrey is over there and not very steady on the catch, but a catch nonetheless. And so that's the 3rd out of the inning. The runner is stranded there. The Mustangs hold Richland scoreless here in the top half of the 1st inning. We'll see what can happen in the bottom half of the 1st inning of this doubleheader right here on the X Sports Network.
As a business owner and a supplier of pressure-treated materials, we have customers all over the country. But the relationships that I'm most proud of are the ones in our own community, the people that I serve, that I meet at Walmart, that I run into on the weekends. Those are the ones that I'm really proud of today.
When we started Finley Fence Supply almost 15 years ago, we decided to build our business on 3 core values: quality, value, and service. And Old South has proven to be a great partner. Their values match ours. Their quality is great every time. By using Old South material, we can give our customers great value for their money, and their service is unsurpassed. Anything that we need, they are Johnny on the spot to supply us. It's been a great partnership with us and Old South.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto, Tennessee here. Mustangs going for a doubleheader with the Raiders from Richland. We're in game 2, Michael Mullenix. Bottom of the 1st inning. What are you looking for here?
Well, I mean, a whole lot better 1st inning played there defensively by Loretto than we've seen, just from that 2nd inning here previously and just in games previous before. But hopefully that momentum that we had in the last game will help us offensively, and Briley Winters looking to start that off.
She'll take strike 1 there. Mustangs will have exactly the same offensive lineup we had in game 1. Briley Winters, Cam Hansen will stand on deck here. Briley lifts this one foul out of play down the first baseline. So she'll be behind in the count 0-2 here. The Raiders send number 3, Abigail West, back to the circle. Pretty good change up there. Briley almost goes, but patiently holds back. So Miss West, who finished the 1st game, will start this 2nd one here in the circle. Pitch is in the dirt, and Breeley evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one hits the dirt out in front of the plate as well, so full count. Really hits this one to third base. Third baseman over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring up Cam Hansen. So Breeley grounds into the 5-3 putout.
Cam, first couple of bats, I believe, had some really, really good hits there. In the last game, at least.
She fouls this one back out of play over toward the major leaguers over there on field 3. What we got, 9 and 10-year-olds playing over there maybe?
Looks like it.
That pitch misses outside for ball 1. She punts this one over our heads. Probably made it to the baseball field. I'd like to see her give that one a ride right back up the middle.
Yeah, up the middle, that's hopefully a 2-bagger there. So
stays back on the changeup, drives it to third, third over to first. So 2 up, 2 down here for the Mustangs on 5-3 putouts. Going to give the third baseman a workout here.
maybe Chelsea can hit it somewhere other than the third base side.
Number 16, Chelsea Atkinson.
So Chelsea about here in the 3-hole. Pitch is down in the dirt for ball 1. She hits this one sharply to second baseman. So 3 infield ground outs. Mustangs go 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom half of the first inning. We'll head to the second inning, see if somebody can get on the board. Right here, you're watching Lady Mustang Softball on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto, Tennessee. Rodney Livingston alongside Michael Mullenix, Kevin Wright on the computer. The Mustangs come out here for the top half of the second. Give a big shout out to Mr. Mark and Miss Anissa Mashburn and all of their help here in the press box. Appreciate them and what all they do.
Second baseman, number 2, Gordon.
Number 2, Miss Gordon here takes ball 1.
First inning, Rodney, I got to say, looking like a pitcher duel here to start out. So
she fouls this one back against the backstop. 1-1 the count. what was a pitcher duel to end the last game. And the same two pitchers have come out here to start the second game, so it's going to take their duel from game 1 to game 2. This one's lifted high and out of play for strike 2, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. She lifts this one into center field. Breeley just settles right there and makes the catch for out number 1. So started the first inning with a fly ball to center field. Start the second inning with a fly ball to center field.
Maybe we can go through it without the same repeat of, and by that I mean no hit this inning for Richland.
We certainly don't want to have the second inning we had in the last game. That pitch misses high and outside for ball 1. This will be number 18, Miss Blair, batting here for Richland with 1 out, nobody on. She gets under this one, deep, short. Aubrey's back, cannot make the catch there. And the ball is going to fall, and so we're going to have a runner on first base. And the first error of the second game.
Well, let's hope that doesn't stick here.
So Hollis will bat, number 17. She shows bunt, lays it down perfectly. Chelsea over to first in time. Gets the out. Moves the runner over to second. McConnell will come to bat here. So Hollis records the sac bunt, which is the second out of the inning. Blair stands on second base. Mustangs looking to get out of the inning so that the error doesn't cost them a run here. McConnell swings and misses, strike 1. That pitch hits the outside corner for strike 2, so Chelsea gets ahead 0-2 here to the 8-hole batter. Galloway, number 14, stands on deck as the 9th batter. This one's lifted foul and out of play. Count will remain 0-2. This pitch is high and wide, gets away from Abby, and the runner will move up to third on the wild pitch.
I think the wind might have took that one a little bit. At least that's what we'll go with.
Sounds good. It is a little windy here today. Not as bad as it was yesterday, but it is a little windy. This one stays up high as well, and so 2-2 the count here. Again, Raiders with a runner on third. Mustangs trying to get out of here and hold them scoreless. That pitch just outside and runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swinging foul ball over toward the Little League field over there. Foul ball comes back in here to Kirsten Randall at third base. We're going to have a payoff pitch, another one here, 3-2. And that pitch misses outside for ball 4, and so that'll put runners on the corners. Be the first walk of the game for Chelsea. And that'll put Miss Galloway at the plate, the leadoff batter standing on deck. Pitch misses for ball 1. Runner takes second uncontested there with the runners at second and third now. That pitch hits for strike 1. So foul tip. Chelsea gets ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So again, Michael, if you're Chelsea, you're looking to get out of this with no damage done right here. And that pitch just misses for ball 2. Even the count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Couldn't be a better spot for a strikeout right there. Third out of the inning. Mustangs are able to overcome the error there, hold the Raiders scoreless. We'll head to the bottom half of the second, see if the Mustangs can get on the board. You're watching Lady Mustang Softball on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Welcome back into the bottom half of the second inning.
Yeah, I think we got it here.
Aubrey Ezel leads off. Sorry for the confusion there. That was my fault. Aubrey Ezel leads off with a double. So good hustle play there. Slides into second safely. Kirsten Randall a bat here. She'll take strike 1. So big leadoff double there by Aubrey Ezel. And change up there that Kirsten takes a check swing on and hits it off the knob of the bat. Counts 0-2. That pitch just misses for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Change up. It's going to get down in the dirt there. She's going to let it go this time. 2-2 the count. Lifts this one into right center gap. It's down easy. Aubrey's going to score easy from second. Kirsten's going to stand up at second. So back-to-back doubles to start the second inning here. And just what you want to see from the Mustangs. After going 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the first inning, they come out here with back-to-back doubles in the second. Mallory Corbin will bat here. with Kirsten Randall on second. Maybe we could just have 3 or 4 switch places here, Michael.
Yeah, very possibly, but
we'll take 3 or 4 doubles in a row here.
I'll take it.
Okay.
And if somebody wants to go ahead and do it, I'll take a home run as well. Thought that might have been it.
Well, if you had called it, I would have been very impressed. Mallory lets ball 2 stay in the dirt. 2-0 the count. And that one will stay down there as well, so 3-0. So let's see if she's got the green light here with the 3-0 count. She does, and she rips it right back up the middle. Nearly takes Kirsten's head off coming from second. Coach Glass is going to hold Kirsten at third, and so we're going to have runners on the corners. And that's going to bring Macy Kate to the plate. Her first at bat in this second game of the doubleheader.
Second baseman number 12, Macy Kate Livingston.
She lets first pitch stay high for ball 1. Second pitch is in the dirt. Kirsten's off and running. She slides in safely. Mallory's off and running to second. And so a little bit of aggressive base running there gets the Mustangs their second run of the game. And Macy Kate gets ahead 2-0 at the plate. So got a runner at second base in the form of Mallory Corbin. Maybe her and Macy Kate can swap places here.
Yeah, hopefully so. Or, Macy Kate just bring everybody home here.
She lifts this one into the right center gap. It gets down easy. Mallory's going to score easily from second. And no, she's not. I'm sorry. Got ahead of myself.
Yeah, little tripped up there from the transfer
stumble.
to third to home.
Little stumble coming around third and holds up wisely. But Macy Kate gets a double to the gap there. So we come out and we start the second inning with 3 doubles and a single. Jesse hits the changeup in the 5-6 hole. Macy Kate's going to try to score from second, and Jesse's going to stand up with her a double. And so hitting is contagious, and the Mustangs have come out here hitting in the bottom of the second inning.
And it's just like we were talking about, that momentum is carrying over from the end of game 1.
So Jessie stands on second, and Abby bats here for her first time in this second game. Nobody out here. Mustangs already plated 4 runs. And that pitch is down in the dirt. So 2-0 the count. Breely Winters stands on deck. Flip the lineup back to the top here. Abby rips this one into center field. Jesse's going to hold at third. And so we're going to have runners on the corners as the Mustangs send
Brenlin
Snyder out to run for Abby.
Center fielder number 2, Bree Winters.
So that is 6 consecutive hits here by the Mustangs and takes us to the top of the lineup in Breely Winters. Breely started in the bottom of the first, grounded out to the third baseman. She was one of 2 that grounded out to the first baseman, her and Cam both. So let's see what she can do differently here. She lifts this one into center field. The center fielder's going to catch it. Jesse's going to tag from third. And so we'll have a sac fly there for Breely Winters, RBI. That'll be the first out of the inning. The Mustangs will take a 5-0 lead. So we gave them 7 in the second inning of the first game, Michael. Maybe we could get 7 in the second inning of the second game.
So it's looking promising right now, is with only 1 out here, and I believe we got 1 on. Is that right? We don't have anybody on third.
No, just on first. Got Breely on first over there. I'm sorry, that's Brenlin on first. Cam lets this one get in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Brennan stands up at second on the pass ball. So Chelsea Atkinson stands on deck. Cam Hansen looking to try to swap places with Brennan. That one hits there for strike one. So 2-1 the count. That one stays up a little high. 3-1 the count. One out, runner on second. Cam Hansen steps back in. She lifts this one into left field. And the left fielder misplays it. And Brendan's going to try to score from second. Throw comes in. It's not in time. And Cam is on third. And she holds there. So we'll take the error by the left fielder. And that'll give us our 6th run of the game. So Mustangs leading 6-0 here.
I mean, I think one thing we're seeing differently from this game as opposed to the beginning of that last game, more patience on our pitches. And granted, I don't have the pitch count up here, but I feel like we're not going on the first pitch as many times now as we have in the games previous.
Chelsea hits this one right back up the middle, and so that's going to be an RBI single. And that's going to give us our 7th run of the inning. So maybe we can get 8 in the second inning, reckon?
Yeah, and that was, as I say that was on the first pitch. So maybe that's what you need to do. And
we're going to have a pitch and change here for Richland. Number 16 is going to come in. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back for the rest of the second inning on the Exports Network.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tag with Heritage Automotive, and we want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into the bottom half of the second inning. Aubrey Ezel is going to bat for the second time in this inning. She's going to face Carly Baker here, number 16 for the Raiders. And they throw behind Chelsea at first, and so she takes off to second. Still second on the throwdown. Aubrey looks at ball one. Time is called, and that one hits her on the elbow there. That's what that protective guard is for, and it gonna be down to first base as Aubrey Ezel on the hit batsman. And that'll bring up Kirsten Randall. Aubrey started all of this with a double. Kirsten followed it with a double. She watches strike one fall in there as Chelsea comes aggressively off of second base. She lets this one go in the dirt. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Mustangs leading 7-0. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. That pitch is high, and Aubrey and Chelsea will both move up easily. So 2-1 the count. If you're Kirsten here, you're just trying to get a ball into the outfield, as both of these girls can score easily on tags. So Chelsea at third, Aubrey at second. A gap shot, and you're going to get 2 runs. That pitch just runs inside there for ball 3. So 3-1 the count. That pitch is down in the dirt. So Kirsten's going to walk the bases loaded.
Coming to the plate, first baseman number 6, Mallory.
And that's going to bring Mallory Corbin to the plate. Mallory's going to bat with 1 out. Bases loaded. She looks at strike 1 right down the heart of Main Street. And takes strike 2 there. She didn't like the call there, Michael, but from up here it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looked like at the worst case scenario, right on that top side strike zone.
She gets a little piece of this one, fouls it down the third baseline to stay alive. Count's going to remain 0-2. That pitch misses down in the dirt. They throw down to third and tag Chelsea there for the 2nd out of the inning. And so now with runners at first and second, that changeup just misses for ball 2. Not one you take with 2 strikes there too many times. So 2-2 the count. 2 outs. Mallory gets under this one a little bit, lifts it into deep right field, and the right fielder makes the catch there. And so 2 runners will be stranded here in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. The Mustangs played 7 runs, take a 7-0 lead. Let's see if they can hold it in the top half of the 3rd inning. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
Welcome back into Lady Mustang softball here, top of the 3rd inning. Chelsea misses outside for ball 1. Lead off for Richland here, number 4, Bass. She check swings this one, gets back against the fence, and Abby's not able to make the catch there, so it'll be a strike 1. 1-1 the count. Good effort by Abby there.
Thought we were about to see that on the final score on X Sports tonight.
The highlight reel. That one misses outside for ball 2. So 2-1 the count. Certainly would have been a great catch. She could have completed it. And that one's outside, 3-1. This one hit sharply at Kirsten at third, over to first, in time for the out. And so the Mustangs start out with a 5-3 put out here in the top half of the third inning. Again, playing game 2 of a doubleheader, so it'll only be a 5-inning game. So these games are a little shorter, a little quicker here. Lancaster fouls the first pitch back. She had a single back in the first inning. Stranded at first base. 0-1 the count here. She lifts this one into shallow right field, and Cam's there to make the catch, and so 2 up, 2 down. Fly ball to shallow right field as the sun begins to set. The shadows begin to get long here on the field. Going to get tough for the left side of the field, and as I say that, she lifts one right over Aubrey's head into shallow left field, does Presley Crabtree, and she has a 2-out single here as the sun is beaming into third base, shortstop, center field, all catching the brunt of the sun setting there. Bratton will bat here. She gets under this one and fouls it out of play over the first base dugout. She flew out to Aubrey back in the top half of the first inning. And that one hits for strike 2, and so Chelsea gets way ahead here. 0-2 the count. She gets under this one. Mallory's over in foul territory. Makes the catch right beside first base, and so that will end the inning. Runner will get stranded at first base. The Mustangs will take a 7-0 lead into the bottom half of the third inning right after these words from our local sponsors.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome in, bottom half of the third inning. Mustangs going to send 7, 8, 9 here to the plate in the bottom half of the third. 7-hole batter here, Macy Kate. Swings at the first pitch, hits a shot to Presley at third, and she fields it there and over to first in time. So 1 pitch and 1 out on the 5-3 putout. And that'll bring up Jesse Chance.
Left fielder, number 7, Jesse Chance.
Jesse hits a shot right at third baseman. It bounces off of her glove there. And so Jesse arrives safely at first base. Hard hit ball there, one you would expect the third baseman to have.
Yeah, but like you said, hard hit, so you're also glad she's okay and wearing that face mask too. So.
Abby Andrews watch strike one there. Pitch misses high for ball one, so 1-1 the count. She fouls this one into the third base dugout side for strike two. Breely Winter stands on deck trying to flip the lineup back to the top. Here's Abby Andrews, one out. Runner on first in the form of Jessie Chance. She gets under this one, and it's going to fall foul as the catcher makes a great effort to get over and try to catch that one. And so the count's going to remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Check swing and hits it to the pitcher, and she's going to get that to work out. One of them that you just poke and hope, and it works out for her there. So back-to-back errors on Richland will put runners at first and second for the Mustangs. We're going to have Brenlyn Snyder coming back in to run here.
It's like Coach Glass says, Abby's walking off, all you can just do is laugh about it. So.
Breely takes a ball off the ankle here. And so that will load the bases. And that'll bring up Cam Hansen. Bases loaded, 1 out here for the Mustangs. And that pitch stays up high for ball one as the sun sets even worse here, even bothering Mr. Umpire out there in the field as he holds his hand up. That pitch stays up high as well. Catcher looks down to third base. Jessie's off of third a little bit. She's done throwed down there and thrown Chelsea out, so better be careful. That pitch down in the dirt for 3-0. Nowhere to put her here, so a walk would be a run.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, Loretta's is showing a lot more patience today than they have been in their previous at-bats.
That pitch bounces off the plate for ball 4, and that will walk in Jessie Chance. And the bases will remain loaded for Chelsea Atkinson, who will bat right-handed here.
The pitcher, number 16, Jessie Atkinson.
Swinging at the first pitch to the shortstop. She pumps and hesitates, does throw to third, gets Breely out on the fielder's choice. But the run does score in the form of Brenlyn Snyder. Cam will move up to second there, and that'll stretch the lead to 9 to 0. First pitch to Aubrey Ezel is a ball.
Number 1, Aubrey Ezel.
9 to 0 here in the bottom half of the third inning. Aubrey lifts this one into left field. The left fielder is there, makes the catch in the sun, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So the Mustangs will leave 2 runners on here in the bottom half of the third inning, but they lead 9 to 0. We'll head to the top half of the fourth, see if they can get these last 6 outs and take the win in game 2 here right after these words from our local sponsors.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-service towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back in. Top half of the fourth inning. Rodney Livingston alongside of Michael Mullenix, Kevin Wright on our production here. Had some defensive changes going on here. This is a new one for the Mustangs. Channa Reed comes in to play second base. Moves Macy Kate to right field, and that bumps Cam Hansen over to left field. Everything else remains the same. And so Richland leads off here with number 2, Miss Gordon, and she fouls the first pitch back and out of play. So Channa Reed is going to come in for Jessie Chance, as it were. This is a little dribbler to Kirsten at third. She's over to first in time for the 5-3 put out. So 1 up, 1 down here. Mustangs leading 9-0 here in the top half of the fourth inning of game 2 of the doubleheader. Fell 8-7 in the first game. Fell down 8-0. Fought back and had the tying run, had the go-ahead run on base in the bottom half of the fifth inning, but was unable to plate them. And fell 8-7 in that first game. Blair swings and hits a shot into left field right over the outstretched arms of Kirsten. Ball comes into second base, and Channa will field it there. So Blair's going to have a 1-out double here. Going to have a 1-out double, and that's going to bring up Hollis to bat here. She had a sack bunt back in the second inning. Not sure down 9-0, Michael, you'd sack bunt, and just as sure as I say that, she bunts. Yeah. So that's why I'm up here and not down there coaching, because I know nothing about it. She does not show bunt on that one, and it misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Swing and fouled back for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Runner on second base in the form of Miss Blair. Looks like we got our major league game over on field 3 done, and we got all of our stars headed home from the little league field. Swing and a miss there for strike 3, and that'll be the second out of the inning. That'll be the second strikeout of the game for Chelsea. And McConnell will bat here with 2 outs and a runner on second. And she'll watch that one high and outside for ball 1. That one hits the inside corner for strike 1. Even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. She lifts this one fouling out of play over the first base dugout. As Kevin gets into the bag of goodies over here, we're just trying to see what he's munching on. A little off-speed pitch there, gets her way out in front.
He said he had some peanuts and crackers, which, I mean, it's a little off from, peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I mean, I guess it'll work. So.
Well, we'll do peanuts and crackers today. Here's a foul ball, and McConnell's fighting hard with Chelsea here, trying to extend the top half of the fourth inning for the Raiders, trailing 9-0. Runner in scoring position on second base. Mustangs would love nothing more than to get a strikeout right here. And almost. 2-2 the count here. As the sun has pretty well set at this point, and little dribbler right back to Chelsea. She fields it there over to first in time, and the runner is stranded at second base, and the Mustangs hold Richland. We'll head to the bottom half of the fourth inning, see if the Mustangs can put up a few more runs right here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the fourth inning. Kirsten Randall leads off, first pitch swinging to the shortstop. Over to first in time for the out. One pitch, one out here. That'll bring up Mallory Corbin. What was you saying about patience at the plate, Michael?
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to eat those words now, but
Mallory bats here for her third time in this game. She's 1 for 2. She looks at strike one. One the count. Changeup just kind of floats in there. But she doesn't get the call. And Mallory gets under that one, lifts it over the dugout on the first base side. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Mallory Corbin, batting with 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Nobody on. She lifts this one into the right center gap. It's going to one-hop the fence, and she's going to stand up on second with a double. And puts her 2 for 3 on the day with a single and a double. And that's going to bring up Macy Kate Livingston here. She grounded out to third base. First pitch is way high. It's away from the catcher. Mallory moves up easily on the wild pitch. So 1-0 the count here. Macy Kate's 1 for 2 on the day. Stays back and gets under it. Lifts it to the shortstop. She makes the catch there for the second out of the inning. So with 2 outs and a runner on third, Channa Reed will bat here. Change up. She kept her hands back, just dropped low and popped it up there. Easy out for the shortstop. Channa Reed will take her first at bat of this game. Watches that pitch go high for ball 1. She reaches for this one. It gets right down the line, a shot. So she's going to have a RBI single there. Score the 10th run of the game. As Mallory scores from third easily, a shot right down the line there, Michael.
Yeah, really great shot. And, of course, Chana not one of the usual batters, so great to see her getting some reps in and connecting with it.
Abby Andrews will bat here. She'll watch strike one. She had the little check swing bunt back to the pitcher a while ago that got her to first base. Pitch down in the dirt for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch is in the dirt as well, so ball 2. This one hit sharply right at the third baseman. She's not able to make the play there. And comes up off her hand, and gonna get the coach to just giving her a minute here. So here on the third baseman there will extend the inning for the Mustangs. Breeley will watch ball 1 as she bats for the 4th time in this game here. Runners at first and second, leading 10-0 here. Breeley hits a shot right over the second baseman. Chana's gonna try to score from second, and the throw comes in, and she goes under the feet of the catcher and gets the out there. The runners move up to second and third. Stretch the lead to 11-0. Abby will be standing up at third. Breeley will be standing up at second on the throw there. So a 2-out single there by Breeley Winters to bring up Cam Hansen. That one misses up high for ball 2. Cam knocks this one into the press box. Knocks the jitters out of Michael Mullinex here.
I'm awake now.
Okay, good.
I'm awake.
Just when you thought you were getting bored. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. Cam lifts this one into the left center gap. It's going to get down. 2 runs are going to score easily. That's going to stretch the lead 13-0. Abby scores from third and Breeley scores from second. And so back-to-back 2-out singles here. 2 RBIs for Cam Hansen there. Stretches the lead 13-0. Chelsea gets under this one. And third baseman comes in from third and makes the catch. A little collision here between the third baseman and the catcher. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And so 1 runner will remain stranded. Poor third baseman had a rough outing that inning. Mustangs lead 13-0. We've got the top half of the 5th inning. All we can hope for is 3 up, 3 down. Close this one out and end game 2. We'll be right back here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app. Available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated gaskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Lady Mustang softball here, headed to the top of the 5th inning. Mustangs looking for 3 outs. They're going to face 9-1-2 here in the form of Galloway and Bass standing on deck. She looks like strike 1 from Chelsea Atkinson. So Chelsea, who came in the 3rd inning, pitched 3 innings in the first game, has pitched all 5 innings here in the second. Looking to get the complete game shutout. Gets way ahead, 0-2 here. I've got Richland setting at 3 hits currently in this game. That pitch misses just high, not a bad 0-2 pitch. As the lights are on, and we are under the lights here in Loretto, Tennessee. This one is lifted sharply into left field. And Cam makes the shoestring catch down there on a ball that I think might have been foul, but either way, it's in her glove, and out number 1 is recorded.
Now that one will be on X Sports tonight.
There might be a highlight reel. Great
or
grab
final
by
score, not X Sports tonight, but
final score tonight. Great catch by Cam. Back to the top, and Bass, she takes ball 1. Swing and a shot right over Aubrey's head. It's going to get in the gap in left center. Going to roll all the way to the fence. Cam's going to come up throwing. Relay comes in. It's not going to be in time. And so Bass is going to have a 1-out triple, as the Richland Raiders are not going quietly here in the top half of the 5th inning.
Nah, really that's I think in both games, I think that's the best hit that Richland has had all game. And
so that'll bring up Lancaster here. She'll watch ball 1 out and high. One the count, I think. She lifts this one into center field. Breeley's going back on her horse. She makes the catch at the fence. The runner's going to tag from third, and so the shutout is off. But Breeley makes a great catch on a ball well struck to dead center field for the 2nd out of the inning, and that'll bring up Crabtree. She'll stand as the last hope for the Richland Raiders, and she'll swing and miss there at the first pitch. So with 2 outs, nobody on, Richland breaks the 0 goose egg on the board, 13-1.
So no complete game shutout, but Chelsea still got a chance for a complete game, so that's not completely out of the question yet.
0-2 the count here, way ahead, down to the last strike. That hits for strike 3, and that's how the ball game will end there, with a strikeout. The 1-2, third one of the day on this second game for Chelsea Atkinson. Michael, what's your final thoughts here?
I mean, like you said, we usually this season have had a tale of 2 Loretto teams. We saw the good one today, end of that first one, and then really all the game of this second one. I think if you play like this, you get a really good shot against Summertown, and even for the rest of the year for a district championship shot as well.
Well, I totally agree with that. I believe in that first game we saw both teams. The second inning, as we were talking earlier, we got the team that we did not want. They steadied the ship, so that was good to see. They finished the first game really strong, come out in the second game and really could have played with anybody in this second game, taking it 13-1. So they come into the day 6-3. They have 1 win and 1 loss, so they'll leave the day, the Mustangs will, 7-4 on the season, and they'll get ready for a district showdown in Summertown. That'll be coming up at 5 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon. We certainly hope that the team that played in the first game against Summertown don't play in the game Thursday night. That was not the team we want, as we fell 11-0 here earlier in the season to Summertown. We would love to compete. We would love for this team to show up, the team that played game 2 here, and see how that one comes out. So still a lot of softball left. Got the Bama Bash coming up on the weekend. The Mustangs will be in action Friday night and Saturday in Florence, Alabama. So a lot of softball still left this week, weather permitting. A full week next week and the next. So when you start the season late, you cram it all in here, and it's fast. And so we need the reps. We need the games. Had 2 good games here today. Even though we fell in the first game, there's a lot to be learned from that first game and a lot to take away from the second game here as well. So for Mr. Kevin Wright on the computer, Mr. Michael Mullinex, I'm Rodney Livingston. Thanking you so much for joining us for Lady Mustang Softball. We'll look forward to seeing you on Thursday night from Summertown.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.